aggregator model fails, everybody fails along with it, which basically means if, for example, if Uber doesn't do well and Uber is unable to supply cabs, the customer is not going to go back to auto rickshaws. Like it's just, the difference is so great. So everybody loses if the aggregator model fails. So now in today's training, we have, yesterday I spoke to you about all the problems and everything. Today I'm going to talk to you about if you're in a different, if you're in different types of industries, then, what can you do to protect yourself, and how can Startup Frat help you? Because we got lots of free stuff coming through on the anniversary celebration. I'm just opening my mind map as I'm speaking. So we got lots of, so how can Startup Frat help you with good advice, guidance and things like that? Because Startup Frat is into supporting commission-based businesses, which are like network marketers, financial product sellers. It could be real estate brokers, and even if you're into Bitcoin and things like that. And then into small business owners. So if you have a travel agency, you have a restaurant, you have a salon on the ground or something like that, then what can you do to learn from this market and to protect your business? And then if you are a practitioner, which means if you're a doctor, lawyer, chartered accountant and things, then what you need to learn from this particular model, the aggregation model, and what you can do to protect yourself. Okay, so my mind map is almost ready. I'm just going to share it now. And we'll just do a quick 30-minute training. I have lots of calls to action for you. So please keep your notepads, pens and papers handy, and then please take action. Please also interact with the live stream, which is just make comments, because we've got gifts for people who make comments and everything. Okay, now I'm just going to go through the problems and solutions for practitioners. If you're a doctor, lawyer, chartered accountant with your own private practice, if you're a small business owner, if you're a coach, consultant, trainer, speaker, author, or if you're a commission seller. Okay, now I'm just going to go super fast in the first couple of segments because we've already spoken about it a little bit yesterday. I'm going to go in more detail about commission sellers today in the live stream today. Okay, so your problem as a practitioner, what are the three big problems we're going to talk about? It's information, trust, and delivery. What are the big problems? Is the biggest problem you have as a practitioner is the customers don't know that they need you till they need you. Yeah, customers don't know that they need you till they need you. So unless they're, in the case of a doctor, they suddenly fall sick, they're never going to come looking for you. And when they do know that they need you, the decision-taking window is so small. Yeah, if you're an architect, the customer only needs you when they decide to buy a house or when they buy a plot of land or something like that. And the decision-taking window is probably 2 or 3 months. So that's not enough time for you to get into their mind, especially if they live in a different city, especially if they've never heard of you before, etc. Right? The next thing is, if you're a chartered accountant, customers only need you during tax season. If you're a lawyer, customers only need you when they have a problem or something. Okay. Trust. How do you build the trust? The only way of building trust in your business is built by existing patrons, which is my existing customer is going to go out and somehow their friends and family or their social circle is going to have the exact same problem. They're going to need a lawyer or a doctor or a chartered accountant, and then my word is going to get around. This model has no scale. This is called the supply-driven model. It was running fine till India, the GDP of India was on a constant upward growth, and it's no longer on a constant upward growth. So that's why you need to learn different techniques, okay, which we are here to provide. So built by existing patrons, we have no scale and no predictability. Like, what is the guarantee that somebody who has had a great experience with you as a, customer, what is the guarantee that they're going to have the full passion and the commitment to promote your business as if, everything depended, that they were totally invested in the prospect getting good benefit from your business? They are not. They're probably going to mention your name once or twice, probably pass on your business card. The prospect is going to forget your business card or miss your business card or something like that. And that's the end of the game. So there is no predictability. Third is there is based on real-time hurried searches done by the prospect. The prospect has a short window in which they're going to do a lot of searches. They're going to call a lot of people, ask for a lot of references, go to the internet, do a lot of internet research. The chances that they're going to select your business to do business with are very, very small. Delivery. Your delivery is driven by self, which basically means what? That you're involved in providing all the value to the prospect, but nobody is involved in promoting your business. Yeah, you're probably dependent on agencies, you're probably dependent on referrals and affiliates and things like that. But your head is not in the game on promotion. Your head is only in providing the best possible service to your customer. And the money comes from marketing. The money doesn't really come from delivery. Yeah, that's a hard fact of life. And I'm here to tell you all the hard facts of life today. Okay. Second, solution. What is the solution? I'm just going to give you the solutions later. Just let me come to small business owners, problems. Okay, information. The information about your business is display based and there is no guarantee of results, which means you can do, you can put your business cards all over the place. You can have a hoarding. You can have all of these things going around, or you can sign up with an aggregator yourself, which is, you can list your business in, in things like Magic Breaks or Swiggy or whatever the aggregator for your industry is. There is no guarantee that you're going to get results. Okay, there is no guarantee of results. The second thing is your information dispersion is localized. It's not nationalized. It's not across the country. Okay. Third thing is you're restricted to linear or limited product line. A lot of people may say, I have no business. Why would I promote myself across the country? My business is only available locally. That is the problem that you have, which is you're restricted to linear and limited product line. Okay. And the decision is a yes, no decision for a customer in a hurried environment. Trust factor, dependent on manual references. Again, too little and too late. Two big problems with manual references. They come too little and they come too late. Okay. Third, delivery. Products are too linear. You're leaving a lot of money on the table, 65 to 80% money on the table, which I'm just going to show you how to encash. And you're focused on the wrong differentiator. I still see a lot of people. I have a lot of business owners, like restaurant owners, and they say, well, I'm in business because I make the best tandoori chicken in town. That is not a good differentiator. Okay. You need to have a differentiator that differentiates you at scale, which means look at the difference between McDonald's and any normal restaurant business. If you have a restaurant business, and you can think about any of your business, it's the same thing with your business. Like any big company, let's say a McDonald's chain, they don't say we have the best burgers. They never say we have the best and the tastiest burgers. They never say that. They never say we have the cheapest burgers. They never say we have the biggest burger. They're not competing on that front at all. What they're competing on is consistency. Everywhere in the country you go, you'll find a McDonald's and you'll have the exact same experience that you expect. There are certain products of McDonald's that I absolutely hate. Like my wife loves one of these, I don't know, chicken something burger. It's a breakfast item or something. I don't know, it's chicken nugget burger or something. I forget what it is. I find it to be crappy. And wherever we go, if you're driving on a highway, we enter a McDonald's, I get a fillet of fish, she gets one of those crappy chicken burgers. It is just the same level of crappy throughout the country. So what they are betting on is consistency, which is you're going to scale and consistency. You're going to find me everywhere around the country and my product is going to be exactly the same. If you don't like it, you're going to not like it exactly the same. Yeah. So if I go to a different state and I'm not very sure about the cuisine in that state, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a McDonald's regardless of whether I like it or not, because I know even if I don't like it, it's just going to be the same amount of I don't like it, just the way I find it at home, right? That's what they're competing on. Fourth, your problem is the margins are too thin. Okay, with your product, the margins are too thin, and that's not a good product line to depend on in today's market, because like we saw in the aggregator model, if your margins are too thin, neither is the supplier going to survive, nor is the aggregator going to survive. Very simple. Okay, products. Now solution we'll come to later. Let's go to coaches, consultants, trainer, speaker, author. Information around your product, glutted market and no differentiation. You see these thousands of ads which is why I don't focus on that market myself, although I am myself a consultant who was able to take his business online during the lockdown. Okay. And since then I have drilled down my products and cut them short into small little bite-sized products that can be consumed over the internet. Okay. However, I don't give advice in this area, and none of my ads ever target trainer, speaker, consultant, coach, speaker, author. Why is that? Because it's a glutted market and there is zero differentiation. So if you're a coach who's presenting a coaching, product, it's a glutted market with no differentiation. Your prospects are seeing millions of ads just like yours all day long, and that's why they're not responding. Second, you're probably dependent on a two-step funnel, which is ad to revenue. Show them the ad, promote a WhatsApp class, or show them the ad and tell them what they do and ask for money. It's like a two-step funnel. It's not enough to grab the footprint in the customer's mind to be able to command revenue. Okay, it's not enough. Third thing is price upfront. I just spoke about it. The customer sees the ad, they go to your landing page or something, you talk about, some 1,000 rupee product or 2,000 rupee product. It's 2 steps. It's too less. Okay. It's too less. 2 steps is too less to grab customer attention. Now, if you started with a 1,999 product, very soon the market becomes glutted. So you got to lower the price to 12,999. And then that becomes too glutted. So you got to lower it to 799. Then you got to lower it to 599. I have my community members, many of whom have lowered their prices in the last 6 months from 12,999 to 3,999 to 399. right? And very soon the model becomes unsustainable. You start losing money on ads, and you start thinking, hey, it's only on the upsells or the future sales or cross sales that I'm going to make money. That's not a great business to be in. That's not a great business to be in, because you're back in the same game, which is all the upsells are going to come too little and too late. It's going to be too little and too late. You can't depend on the upsells. Okay. Trust. Trust, again, I'm going to mention it again over here: glutted market and no differentiation. Yeah, when a prospect sees you, they have no trust in you because they saw another 100 people just like you. So they think they're going to be in the mind of the prospect. When they go to the internet or on Facebook, there are only two people. Remember that. It's the person outside the camera, that's the prospect themselves, and the person inside the camera, that's you. And if they've seen 100 such people just like you, they think that all these 100 are marketing only to them. And they start thinking, oh my God, I'm getting targeted, like one fish by 1,000 hunters. So they don't like that feeling. Okay. So the feeling that you want to give to a prospect is one of them and one of you. Okay. In a glutted market, that's not possible. Second, ad budget limitations never take you out into the blue ocean. Everybody talks about the blue ocean strategy, but nobody's talking about the big elephant in the room. Blue ocean strategy only works with Facebook ads at scale, which means you need to be doing 7,000 to 10,000 rupees to start with. And you need to have a budget of at least 30, probably 50,000 rupees in your first 6 months. Why is that? Is because the ads will only take you to the same old people who are clicking on the same old ads 100 times that day, who have seen 100 other of your competitors that day and clicked on their ads. And Facebook is going to serve your ad exactly to those people. Why? Because it makes the job easier for the algorithm. It makes the job easier for the algorithm. Facebook makes its money. You get a lead. Life is good, except you'd make no money that way because the prospect has seen 100 other people just like that. They're confused. They're never going to buy. Okay. Third, the moment you change the hook, you lose all trust. Now, this is another thing that a lot of coaches, trainers, consultants, speakers, authors do. I have done it once in my life, and I would never want to do it again. Yeah. So what happens is you start running these ads. For some reason, it's not profitable. People are not responding. You don't know which part of the machine is not working. When you're starting out, you don't know which part of the machine is not working. If you have a digital guru, they're not going to help you in person because they're not in that business. They're in the business of selling courses. Okay. If you're working with an agency, I am an agency owner today, and I'm telling you upfront. Okay. Agency owners are not interested in your results. They are interested in doing the implementation, and the implementation is yours. It's done. It's your problem now. Okay. Agencies are not in the business of marketing. They're in the business of setup. Okay. So what happens is you don't know which part of the machine is not working, and you think it's probably the market. So you change your ad hooks, you change the hooks, you change the market, you change your positioning, and guess what happens? Facebook sends the second ad to the same person who saw the first ad. And now this guy is thinking, why the hell is this guy changing the pitch on me? Probably his pitch is not working. Probably this guy is not sure. Probably this guy doesn't know what he's doing. That's not a good reaction to get from a prospect. Okay. I've done it once in my life. I said, I'm never going to do it again because I was targeting primarily practitioners with my ads earlier. And then I realized that for practitioners, at that point, I didn't have an agency. I was just a digital guru at that point, the very first year, which is 2020. And what happens was I was doing the digital guru stuff, selling it to doctors, lawyers, chartered accountants. And then I realized these guys are not going to self-implement because they don't want to learn technology. And at that point, I didn't have a technology offering. I didn't have an agency. So it was not really working very well for me. Money was coming, but I was not building a tribe. Okay. What you see all these people around me, that's tribe. Okay. So I said, okay, so I hired a consultant and he told me that if you want to build tribe, you got to change your market. Let's go into network marketing or commission selling. So I changed my hook in February of 2021 last year. And now you see most of my ads around commission selling, third party selling. If you don't own the product, then how do you do it? I still service doctors, lawyers, chartered accountants, still service coaches, consultants, trainers, speaker, author. But my primary market is commission selling. What I did after that was I went into Facebook and I built myself a database of 12 crore people that's going to ensure that I'm never going to have to change my market for the next 5 years. At least I'm never going to have to change my market for the next 5 years. At least. Why? Because for the last 1.5 years, if you've seen any ad from Startup Frat, it says exactly the same thing to the same person, which is we specialize into people who are into commission selling. We specialize in sales and marketing. We are a lean tech. We don't believe in too much technology. We're going to teach you, sales and marketing skills, and we're going to help you build a front-end hot samosa product that can be sold like this over the internet. That's it. That's what our pitch is. That's what the pitch is going to be for the next 10 years, guaranteed. Because I have 12 crore people to target. I'm very strong in that area. The people are, extremely ripe for tribe building. They bring lots of references. They bring their friends, family, downlines, to do business to start a frat. It is doing extremely well. Okay. So whatever business or whatever coaching offering you have, if you keep changing the hook, Facebook is going to run the same ads, the level version 2, 3, 4 ads to the same people, and you're going to lose customer confidence. If you didn't have the budget to start with, you're going to be dead in the water with this mistake. Okay. So first big mistake, you didn't start with the right Facebook ad budget. And mistake number 2, when you didn't understand which part of the machine is not working, you change your hook. Never do that. Number 3, delivery. Niching down is not great for the algorithm. Everywhere on the internet, I see the same crappy advice, which is niche down, niche down, niche down, go highly specialized, etc., etc. It doesn't work. The reason is this, because everybody knows that Facebook ads are not performing the same as they were last year. Okay. 2 reasons. One is too much demand. Yeah, everybody is now doing Facebook ads. In India, you see thousands of people are doing Facebook ads today. Okay. So the demand on the algorithm is very high. Okay. So the prices are rising. Second thing is, I just lost my train of thought there. The second thing is that with niching down, you don't get the scale of the market that you want for a longer step, for a longer 4-step funnel, which we call the Facebook full funnel marketing strategy. Okay. So if you niche down, you're targeting out of the 50 crore people that are available on Facebook, you're targeting only 5,000 people. And if the hook doesn't work with 5,000 people, what are you going to do? You're going to have to change the hook. And that's not good for anybody. So you got to niche up. Okay. Towards the end of this call, I'm going to show you how to niche up and dominate the market 10x with very little ad budgets. And I'm going to show you how you can do that as a community. I'm also going to invite you to be a part of our community, to be a part of all these great people that are accompanying me here today to provide you this value. Okay. And remember this, okay, this niching down is big BS. It is total bullshit. Okay. Don't ever niche down, niche up. There are only 4 markets on the internet. They're called the age of Aquarius markets. Every one of them has more than 5 crore, 10 crore people in the market on Facebook in India looking for you. Okay. Just attack 10 crore people. A little at a time, go with a very, broad niche approach, and then, supply multiple products and services to the prospect. I'm just going to show you how we do that towards the end. Okay. Next. Okay. I'm going to talk about the solution later. Commission sellers, which is network marketers, insurance sellers, financial, financial fellows, financial product sellers like LIC, mutual fund, etc. Okay. Real estate brokers, etc. Information, manual outreach, physical and digital. I see a lot of people doing that. A lot of network marketers, a lot of LIC insurance guys, mutual fund guys. I see them, real estate brokers. I see them online wasting their time 12 hours of the day trying to find leads manually. Why are you doing it manually, man? Your life's time is going to get wasted on social media and nothing is ever going to happen, because people who respond to direct messages, basically they just do that. They just play WhatsApp all day long, and none of them are action takers. Okay. So don't depend on manual outreach and free marketing and any of this crap. None of it works. Yeah. I have a lot of people, I have paid customers who are making 15, 20, 25,000 rupees a month from manual marketing, but they spend 12 hours a day, 6 days a week just doing that. And that's not a great life to live. All right. Pattern recognition. Pattern recognition kills the show. Before you start talking, the person knows you're here to promote some company. They have already heard about that company. They've already seen that company, and they already have a preset mindset about that company. Pattern recognition kills the show. Neither your company is going to talk about this problem that you have, nor your upline is going to provide you a solution to this problem, because probably the marketing model you're using today was born in 1955. Okay, so you got to use a new marketing model, which I'm going to talk to you about slightly later. The big problem with building trust in commission selling model is you're constantly speaking the language of the company. Okay, constantly speaking the language of the company. Okay, so basically this is, give me just a second. I think I got some view wrong or something. Some people are saying, okay, let me just do gallery. Yeah, I should be fine. All right, awesome. Okay, okay, great. Right. Constantly speaking the language of the company. Yeah, even people who are doing personal brand building are also speaking the language of the company, and that doesn't build, the trust with the prospect. Second, you have zero value addition to the prospect. Every single part of your call script or your show the plan or your demo that your company has taught you Prospect already knows because they already seen it, heard it. There's hundreds of versions of that on the internet today. Like, you are providing zero value addition unless you're going and creating more thought patterns and expanding your footprint in the customer's mind. All right. Third, because the revenue is tied up in the back end of commissionable product, the trust in anything you say is zero. Yeah, because the revenue is tied up in the back end, anything you say on the front end has zero trust, because the customer knows that you're depending on the money from the sale to actually make your income. Okay. So that's the big killer with commission sellers. Nobody ever trusts a commission seller. That's because the commission seller has, money tied up in the sale. So obviously nobody is ever going to trust you. Delivery, no direct cash flow. All the commissions are decided by the company and paid by the company after doing the calculations, etc. When you actually get a customer to sign a check, that money doesn't come into your pocket. So that's a big problem. Second, no control over the product. The product cannot evolve with time because you don't own the product. The customer cannot differentiate between different products in the market because you don't own the product. If you did own the product, it would be an overnight game for you to change the look and the feel, change the features, benefits, change the ask and change the promise. Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last 2 years. On the internet, trying different ways to keep on improving the product. And over a period of time, I've built an agency offering along with my, do-it-yourself offering, because the product needs to evolve. The product needs to evolve over time. If you don't own the product, you can't evolve the product. Very simple. 85% effort, 15% encashment. What I'm just going to do is I'm just going to go to pitch mode. Okay. I'm just going to go show you this particular graphic. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Yes. Which is when you build a list, there is no cash flow. When you show and close, no cash flow. Rinse and repeat, no cash flow. Motivate the team, no cash flow. Show and close for the team, no cash flow. And what is the dream of commission sellers? That one fine day, I'll have so many references, downlines, will have hundreds of people buying lakhs of rupees of products and I'll become a crorepati. That ain't going to happen, brother. If it's not happened in the last 6 months, it's never going to happen. Guaranteed. Okay. Now let's go to solutions. At this point, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask you if you found value from this training so far. Just write value training in the comments box. Okay. And we have lots of gifts and all for people who are commenting on the live stream. So just write value training in the comments box. All right. Awesome. I got like 32 comments. Amazing. Okay. Great stuff. Awesome. Now let's go back to the mind map. Awesome. Let's talk about solutions. Okay. Solutions. Let's remove the problem. Let's go to solutions. Information. If you're a practitioner, you want to build a Facebook group. Guess what? This is the 2nd anniversary of us building this Facebook group, which is called the Startup Hangout. So I'm going to hit you with this hard 2 or 3 times because this has really worked very well for me. Okay. A lot of people don't talk so much about Facebook groups. Facebook groups are absolute killer as compared to any other form of marketing, which could be email outreach, which could be WhatsApp or anything like that. And I'm going to be giving you a free gift towards that, during this particular celebration week, which will give you the real insights into Facebook groups that probably nobody has ever talked to you before. Okay. So best thing is to have a Facebook group and provide lots of value in the Facebook group. Takes about half an hour to 45 minutes every day. Just put your phone up, talk into it. People will look forward to listening and hearing from you all day long, and it's the same content that you're already providing to them in paid consultations, except that when people see you on Facebook every single day, the trust is built over time and they want to treat you like an authority. Second, how do you build the trust? Very, very simple. There are different levels of monetization. Currently, you're not making money from the mindset motivation, which is educating the customer to come to you. You're not making money from this part, and the how, which is how can the customer solve their own problem. You're not making money from this part. You're only making money from when the actual customer buys your product, which could be a consultation, which could be a how-to product, but you're only making money in 5% of the game. Okay. You want to make money from 80 to 95%. You can really double or triple your current income if you just understand this particular model. Okay. This particular model. Now what I'm going to do is, just give me a second. I'm just going to exit this. I'm just going to very fast because I want to just describe the model to you in great detail towards the end. So if you are a practitioner, just hang on to the call and hang on to this video, and I'm just going to go over it in detail. Second, small business owner. If you're a small business owner, again, you want to build a Facebook group. You want to talk a lot about, your business in a Facebook group. Let me just show you a sample. Okay. Let me just show you a sample of somebody who's doing that. This is a Facebook. This is a person from our community. He is owning a travel agency, and if you see his Facebook group, there are 700 plus members. And not only is there a high amount of user-generated content, people who consume, their trips and all of that, they are coming back and giving live testimonials over here. This is what's happening with me, with my trip, etc. And then there are people who giving live testimonials. There is some promo, I think. Okay. Anyway, and then people are asking questions that are going to get them business immediately. Need help with an itinerary for 3 days in Dalhousie, 4 days in Dharamshala, 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞. Any cab contacts? Okay. Kindly help me for options of stay, 6 to 7 people near the ghats. Boom. This is business. This is money in the bag, finding its way to you. Not one single phone call has to be made. Not one single you don't have to convince the customer. Yeah, the community self-sustains. So do build a Facebook group. Happy 2nd anniversary to everybody in the Startup Hangout. Second, trust. Expand the solution, expand the idea of what they should expect. One of the big things you should do is tell people what they should be looking for. For example, this person that I was showing you, Paryatak, Mr. Sachin, his first pitch to the customer is, what kind of experience do you want to have when you come back from the trip? What is the feeling you would like to have? And based on that, I'll custom design a trip and I'll decide your itinerary. I'll decide everything based on the budget you tell me. Yeah, so he's changing the game. He's not talking about destinations, hotels, rates, anything like that. He's saying, well, how do you want to feel when you come back from your trip? Based on that, let me decide an itinerary for you. Let me decide the destination and just tell me the budget, how much are you willing to pay for that kind of experience when you come back with your family, right? Second, provide enough information of do it yourself, which is provide enough information in your Facebook group on how people can do this stuff themselves, like how I'm providing you in the Startup Hangout right now. I'm just going to share with you another little asset that we had worked on together. So, I have a copy of it. Basically, when people come, he has a destination tariff comparison chart where he gives these Excel sheets to his patrons when they first see him. And he says for the top 4 or 5 destinations, like you have Malaysia, Bintan, you have Kerala, Goa, for the first 4 or 5 destinations, this is how you can compare or how you can self-budget for tariffs, for cab rates, for hotels, for flights, etc. So he's involving the customer. He's involving the customer in the energy. The customer is spending energy to do it themselves. They're becoming very, very invested in the whole game of, how to book a travel itinerary. Once they realize how difficult it is to compare different travel options, compare different hotels, negotiate with hotels, find cabs, etc., then they suddenly realize, oh my God, I just realized the value of why I'm paying this travel agent. Just realized the value of why I'm paying this travel agent. Yeah. If you've ever met me in a live webinar, you can just go to startupfrat.club/live. I talk about multiple case studies of stockbrokers, real estate brokers, people who are providing enough information. So the customer decides that you're the authority. They realize how much effort it is for you to do your job, and they realize that you're worth the money you charge for. Very, very important. Delivery. Outsource or delegate everything. Okay, if you're a small business owner and if you're working, your main product is a 15% profit product, there is no point running it yourself. Even if your main product is like a 50% profit product, like you're a restaurant owner or something, 40% profit, it's no point running it yourself because you're limited reach, limited avenues and everything. Okay, and there is no point being the best tandoori chicken maker in the whole of the town because that is not big business anyway. So you got to get out of the business and you got to start thinking about expansion. Okay, and expansion in today's times is marketing. Okay, it's marketing. It's not automation, it's marketing. Okay, automation is great. If you have automated emails, that's amazing. If you have automated chat box, that's amazing. But marketing is the number one thing you got to be focusing on. All right, let's go to coach, consultant, trainer, speaker, author. Okay, we have, oh, by the way, I just wanted to, I think I missed a point over here. If you, by the way, have your delivery, if you're a doctor, lawyer, chartered accountant, you need to have a hot samosa product that can sell straight off the internet. So not only are you giving free value in the Facebook group, you should also have encashable hot samosa products that fly off the internet without your personal involvement. Okay. At this point, I'm just going to share with you our own community members, our own community members program. And I'll just show you, this is Dr. Prabir Basu. He's a big time urologist and he's, he's a surgeon for kidney and all the reproductive system related things. And he's a plastic surgeon, come reconstructive, come functional surgeon. He's got a big practice in Kolkata, but see, he's got his own hot samosa product, which is, healthy habit, etc. He's got some value over here. And then Then you say order sample, and you're able to go straight to his e-shop and download a self-starter course, male health self-starter course in Bengali, which is what do you do to take care of your own health. Very simple. Okay, this is a free course. He's got another one which is 1999. I'm not able to find that exact page over here, but you'll find his courses and stuff over here. This is a do-it-yourself stuff. This one is a free lead magnet. He's got a 1999 product also, flying off the internet like there's no tomorrow. So what he does is he promotes himself on YouTube. When people like him, they come to his page, they find his way. And if they don't want to pay, if they don't want to travel all the way to take his consultation, first they buy a program. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. It's $2,000 changing hands without your personal involvement. That can really create a lot of money. I'm just going to show you how much money you can create, because I have some live people over here who really generated a lot of money using this model. I'm going to talk about them just slightly later. Yeah. So coach, consultant, trainer, speaker, author. Information, Facebook group. Once again, Facebook group. Second, go into the blue ocean using a full funnel strategy of Facebook. There's something that we have developed in Startup Frat. A lot of people don't have access to it, but if you're interested, then you can just sign up to meet me live, which is startupfrat.club/live, and I'll be able to walk you through it. And using the full funnel strategy, we have been able to get lead costs down from, give me 1 second. Where am I in the mind map? Down from about 150, 200, even, a lot of people are doing $700 a lead for these paid leads. We brought it down to about $30 a lead. Okay. That is how the full funnel strategy works. And if you're more interested in finding out how it works, literally 99% of the people on the internet who are Facebook ad experts don't do it. Or if they don't do it, they don't teach it. Okay, so that's one little secret. With coach, consultant, trainer, speaker, author, I'm going to go a little technical because mostly all of them are very technology oriented guys today. The coach consultant business has gone fully online in the last three years. Second, delivery, automate as much as possible. You got to have an LMS. I'm going to give you a free gift of an LMS and help you set it up in 30 minutes towards the next few days. So just keep commenting on the videos that I'm giving you, because that will make sure that you don't miss any of the videos. In the next 5-7 days, I'm going to unload a blitz of free training and free gifts. So just make sure you comment on the videos so that you get access to all of the gifts I have. Okay, so this is another free gift you can look forward to if you're an avid commenter. And second, automate as much as possible. I'll just give you my own example. When I was able to bring my whole consulting business online and do bite-sized products, I delivered everything via email. Very simple. People who sign up to my program, they get emails, and all they do is they pretty much, click the buttons, and they pretty much auto implement their programs. If they do need technical help or something like that, not only do we have a free community in the morning that, every morning we are able to do some little bit of support. And then I have an agency, they can get discount coupons, with my agency and get all the help they can. I provide everything under one umbrella, and that I did not niche down. I niched up. That is the secret. Okay. So I'm just going to talk about that also. Give me just a second. Okay. Let me just exit out of here. How do you exit out of these things, man? Okay. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not very tech oriented. Yeah, but technology is a tool. Yeah, it's not the main thing. The main thing is the marketing. All right. Now, okay, we've done coach, consultant, trainer, speaker, author. Let's go to commission sellers. Very, very important. Okay. Information has to be given through a Facebook group. Trust has to be formed by focusing on the markets rather than the product. Go niche up. There are only 4 markets. They're called the age of Aquarius. If you're interested in doing that, I'm going to give you, if you're interested in understanding how to niche up and how to dominate the market using very less Facebook ad as compared to the market, I'm just going to give you a resource over here. If you just head on over to startupfrat.club/community, if you just head on over to startupfrat.club/community, you can literally book a consultation with 20 of my friends that are attending this call with me. You can just go over here and book a call, and almost literally everybody of them will be able to help you on how to understand what is niching up, what is the age of Aquarius, what are the 4 big markets, how many crores of people today are looking for you on Facebook that you're not reaching because you're trying the wrong techniques or you're depending on the wrong gurus or hiring the wrong agencies. Okay. Now, let me just go back to the thing. Okay, focus on the big markets. Second, provide DIY on all avenues of achieving the result. If you go to Startup Frat Hangout, we provide DIY on all avenues of reaching the result. Okay, I'll provide you another resource right now. And if you're commenting in the comments box, I'll be able to personally send you all these resources also. So that's why please keep commenting if this is a value training in the comments on the video. You go to startupfrat.club/6am club and you will find trainings on how to do stuff yourself. In fact, video trainings where we are helping our community members on live camera almost all the time. And you can literally follow along these trainings and these videos on a daily basis. You can watch the live stream, then you can pretty much self-educate, and you will find, trainings, 18 days, live trainings every single morning, 6 a.m., 18 days of the month, every single month, going back almost 1 year, 3 months, 1 year, 4 months. Okay. So we are also doing that. So we are eating our own dog food. Everything I'm teaching you or telling you, I'm following in real life. Second, collaborate with other parties and competitors to provide every option to the customer. Okay. I just provided you the link to the startupfrat.club/community. You will find that people who are in the make money business, should collaborate with each other. That means if you're selling a mutual fund, your competition is not about why ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund is better than, some other mutual fund and, probably Access Mutual Fund or something. That's not the conversation. The conversation in the customer's mind is, should I do network marketing? Should I do mutual fund? Should I invest in Bitcoin? Should I do share market, share broker, stock broker? What the hell should I do to expand my money? What should I do to expand my money? There are 5-7 different options. They can do it themselves. There is active income. There is passive income. They can set up their own business. There is a lot of Bitcoin going on today. So why the hell don't you partner with everybody in the industry that is doing one of these things and offer all the options to a customer? If a customer has got their mind made up for Bitcoin, they're not going to tell you. This is going to say, okay, tell me about your mutual fund. Kaun si company promote karna hai? Okay, leave me a brochure. Let me call you back. Finish. They're never going to pick up your phone because you never bother to ask them what's going on in their mind. And if they're going to say, hey, I have this crazy idea that I want to do Bitcoin, you didn't have the resource to promote to them. So go big or go home. So you got to, so one more thing that, if you want to just tie up with any of the members of our community, once again, the link is given over here, startupfrat.club/community. I'll just show you how it looks. Yeah. You can find all your tie-ups over here. This is my free gift to you. I actually charge, for people, to do tie-ups and things like that because the platform is owned by me, but because you're in the Startup Frat Hangout, I want to give you all the options today. Just go ahead and just book a free consultation with any of these people and you're guaranteed to get free help from them. Okay. That's my gift to you. Second, become the de facto authority on at least one of the 4 Age of Aquarius markets. Become the de facto authority. You can do it through collaborations. You can do it through education, through an information product. You can do it by releasing a book on Amazon. Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to showcase a very, very special case study, and I'm going to bring, help you interact with this person also, Mr. Ranjit over here, who has a, Fighting Fit Facebook group, which I'm promoting. Please build your own Facebook group. He's got 527 members. He's a network marketer. Very, very well-known network marketer from Bombay. Many people actually have probably listened to his seminars and all because he's been in network marketing for many, many years. And what he's done is he's built a front-end hot samosa product that sells like crazy on the internet. Yeah. And what is that product? It's relationship counseling. It's relationship counseling. So what's the front-end product? I help people improve their relationships, etc. People buy that product on the internet. And then once their relationship is improved, what do? They say, hey, what's the next level I can take in my relationship? Well, considering you already popped out a couple of kids, there is no next level. The next level is you got to do a business together. Okay, a couple's business where the husband and wife can work together. A wife can do the promotion, husband can do the finance, or husband can do the promotion, wife can do the finance, right? So he's come out with his own book over here. Okay, he's come out with his own book over here, and it says it's available for pre-order. So if I'll be talking about this book slightly later. First, I want to bring Mr. Ranjit on the call in about 5 minutes. And if you do decide to buy this book based on my recommendation, then we have some bonuses to give you. So please stay tuned for the rest of this week. Please stay tuned for the rest of this week. You got a lot of stuff coming in. Okay. Delivery, multi-product environment. Okay. You should have multiple products in your kitty and you should focus on authority. Now over here, I'm showcasing the actual name of his Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/couple relationship coach. Okay. facebook.com/groups/couple relationship coach. Okay. You can go to his Facebook group and check out his book and just get a lot of ideas on how a commission selling network marketer has been able to build a front end hot samosa product, which is couples relationship, become a de facto market authority in that area, and he's absolutely killing it with multiple streams of income. What is real multiple streams of income today, you will get to learn. So let me just see if I can open the this thing, open the security and get Mr. Ranjit over here. Mr. Ranjit here?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. So I would request all the other people on the call to keep their mute, because I've just opened the security. Just keep on mute, and I'm just going to put it on speaker view, and I'm just going to talk about Mr. Ranjit, how he has been able to build a big practice on couples relationship building. He has no educational qualification or degrees or anything like that in that area. In spite of that, he has been able to prevent almost 100 plus divorces. He's 500 plus couples he's been able to help to improve their couples relationship. Some of them were just wanting to improve the energy of the relationship. Other people were in pretty bad state, and they were either living separately or in a pretty bad state, and he's been able to help 500 plus couples. Now he's going to hit the Amazon bestseller with his book this week. So I just want to bring him on. Let me just put it on speaker view, and I'd just like Ranjit ji for you to speak for like 4-5 minutes on how you have been able to build this journey of your front end couples relationship product, and how you become an authority. You can speak Hindi, English, whichever language you like.
Yes.
And I'm just going to put myself on mute. The stage is over to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. 𝐥𝐤𝐤 सिन्हा. Actually, जब मैं इस प्रोडक्ट को ला रहा था ऑनलाइन, तो बहुत सारे कोच और कंसल्टेंट को मैं देख रहा था, बट कोई ऐसा कोच मुझे नहीं मिला जो कि मेरे को सपोर्ट कर पाए. लेकिन जब मैंने रजत जी का ऐड देखा, तो ऐड देखते ही मुझे लगा कि नहीं, ये पर्सन का जो है ना, मैं मतलब प्रोडक्ट ले लूंगा. ऐसा नहीं था कि मैं जाऊंगा देखूंगा उनका वेबिनार देखने के बाद तो मैं पहले ही फ्री माइंडेड किया था. जैसे उन्होंने बोला कि प्रोडक्ट्स ये है, मैंने तुरंत क्रेडिट कार्ड से पेमेंट किया और प्रोडक्ट्स लिया. और उन्होंने जो भी चीज बताया, स्टार्टअप फैक्ट्स का लीन स्टार्टअप मॉडल जो था उसको हमने फॉलो किया. फेसबुक ग्रुप बनाया, जो चीज वो बताते गए टोटल हमने फॉलो किया. उन्होंने मुझे बहुत सारा सपोर्ट किया कि कैसे आप ऐड कर सकते हो. हमने 100 रुपीज की पर डे की एड से चालू किया था. ठीक है, अभी हमारा 1000 का बजट है पर डे का ऐड का, करीब हम लोग कर रहे हैं. और उसमें जो सेलिंग है, मिनिमम 3 to 5 टाइम्स रिटर्न्स है मिनिमम. कभी कभी 7 टाइम्स रिटर्न्स है जितने हमने ऐड किए उसका. तो दैट इज. और लास्ट मार्च में हमने करीब 2 लाख का सेल क्लोज किया ये मॉडल को करके, 2 लाख सेल्स. एंड द पीपल, जो हमारा प्रोडक्ट्स है, मिनिमम 25,000 to 51,000 प्रोडक्ट्स हैं. 1 लाख के भी प्रोडक्ट्स हमारे पास हैं. एंड दैट इज अ थिंग कि जो उनकी केसेस बहुत सालों से पेंडिंग थी कोर्ट्स में, जिन्होंने लाख्स ऑफ रुपीज खर्चा किया, कोई 40 लाख, कोई 20 लाख, कोई 25 लाख, कोई 15 लाख, विद इन 1 लाख उनका केस सॉल्व हो गया. वाइफ ने केस वापस ले लिया कोर्ट से. उनकी दोनों साथ में रह रहे हैं. उनका भी इंटरव्यूज भी हमने लिए हैं. और एवरी मंथ 2 to 3 नए टेस्टिमोनियल्स आ रहे हैं. अभी एक और कपल्स का टेस्टिमोनियल आने वाला है. तो ये सब पॉसिबल क्यों हुआ? इतने लोग टेस्टिमोनियल्स आ रहे हैं. ये सब पॉसिबल इसलिए हुआ कि हमने स्टार्टअप फैक्ट्स मॉडल को फॉलो किया. और स्टार्टअप फैक्ट्स का मॉडल इतना बेस्ट है. रजत जी का सपोर्ट काफी हमको मिला. और जो पूरी हमारी कम्युनिटी है यहाँ पे, पूरी कम्युनिटी मेंबर भी काफी सपोर्ट किए हैं. डॉक्टर कमल है, रितु जी हैं, और भी बहुत सारे लोग यहाँ पे हैं जो कि जिनके हम एसोसिएशन सब कुछ सीख रहे हैं और एक दूसरे को सब लोग सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. दैट इज द बेस्ट मॉडल. थैंक यू रजत जी, एंड थैंक यू टू स्टार्टअप फैक्ट कम्युनिटी मेंबर्स तो इस लेवल में पहुंचने के लिए. और जो बुक्स मैंने बनाया, मेरे पूरे 20 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, बुक में मैंने डाला है. मेरे जितने भी कपल्स के टेस्टिमोनियल्स है, जितनी भी मैंने उसमें स्टोरीज लिखी, वो रियल स्टोरीज है. नाम और प्लेस मैंने चेंज किया है, वो रियल स्टोरीज है. सबके साथ जो हुआ है वो मैंने लिखा है उसमें. और मैंने हर स्टेज को उस बुक्स में बताया कि जब शादी हम करने जाते हैं तो हमारी क्या थॉट प्रोसेस होती है, शादी होने के बाद जो होता है स्टेज तो क्या थॉट प्रोसेस होती है, हर एक चीज, और उसका सोल्यूशन क्या है. स्टेजेस तो होती हैं, जब लाइफ में बच्चे आ जाते हैं तब क्या होती है, उनके हायर एजुकेशन होती है तब क्या होती है, बट हर एक स्टेज में क्या क्या चीजें होती है. एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर्स क्यों हो जाते हैं मैक्सिमम लोगों के आजकल जो दिख रहे हैं, वर्किंग कपल्स में बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स हो रहे हैं. तो हर चीज का रीजन क्या है, हर चीज का सोल्यूशन क्या है, ये टोटल हमने वो बुक्स में डाला है. और वो बहुत अच्छे से जा रही है बुक्स. और आप सब लोग का सपोर्ट है और सब लोग के वजह से, सब लोग के हेल्प से वो बुक अच्छे से सेल में जा रही है. So once again, thank you Dr. 𝐥𝐤𝐤 Sinha, and thank you Startup Friends community members to support and help me to reach this level on online business. Thank you, sir.